Lots of power, but low recoil. Now that is a fun pistol to shoot. Corey, the new Smith & Wesson M&P 5.7. The 5.7 is a hot cartridge right now.
It is. It's a snappy little carbine cartridge initially, right? So when we made this, we didn't just take our standard large frame M&P and just toss the round in it, right? We started from the ground up with this gun.
Okay.
So aesthetically, you have some of the same stippling and whatnot of your M&P lines, but this gun really is made around its barrel system.
This is a different, new design.
Totally new design.
Okay.
It's called our Tempo barrel system, and it's basically a gas blowback system, so it doesn't start unlocking until the bullet is way gone, kind of like an AR, right? You have a little gas hole up here,
okay.
And then as the gas pushes back, it does a quarter turn, which also is going to eat up some of that recoil. So that's where this gun with that low felt recoil is really super nice. And then also with that delayed blowback, we threaded it. So if you do have a can that can handle 5.7, this thing is just so much fun to shoot suppressed.
Now there's something else you did, and it's the hammer system.
So we did the internal hammer system. Also, where a striker doesn't absorb as much of the recoil, internal hammer will take some of that recoil away, which then also gives us the sweetest trigger I think we've had yet.
It is a really nice trigger, I felt.
Super crisp, right? It coupled with the mounting system here on the top where we can put an RMR-C, so any small like micro red dot should fit on here. It just makes a really optimal pistol to shoot.
Now, 5.7 being a long cartridge, I mean, you can look at the mag and go, wow, okay, that's longer. Grip ends up being longer. It actually doesn't really matter because the recoil is so low.
Yep.
What's the capacity on this guy?
So you fit 22 in this. And again, like you said, because it is a carbine round, it's so long, the frame is so long, but the recoil is so low that even people with small hands just absolutely love shooting this gun.
It's a fun gun to shoot. It's a fun cartridge. It can do a lot of things well. So let's take it to the range.
The 5.7 bandwagon keeps rolling forward, and Smith & Wesson's version is fantastic. Standard 2.0 configuration, feels good in my hand the way they stippled it, and it's got a great trigger. One of the things you have to note is that it does come with a loading aid, and when you're loading these 22 round magazines, you're going to need it for the last 3 or 4. You slip it on top of the mag, you put a round in the hole, and you just push them in. So the last 3 or 4 are pretty stiff, and the loading aid really helps. What people like about the 5.7 is it's a high velocity round. It delivers a big punch down range, but it has that 22 recoil. Problem is, it barks. Let's shoot the steel down there. That little tiny bullet takes a little bit to knock over that steel. It's moving fast, but it's a super lightweight bullet. Obviously, it's very loud. What I've found is the 5.7 feels and shoots like a 22 when I put a suppressor on it. With the suppressor on it, it is notably different. I've got some fun pop bottles down there, and we're gonna shoot those. Just like shooting a 22, the 5.7 delivers a power pack punch down range. Remember, speed kills, high velocity, lightweight bullet. Throw a suppressor on it, and you can really have some fun.
To see all of Gun Talk's content, go to guntalk.com, guntalktv.com, or sign up for the Gun Talk newsletter.